We're back again talking all about the proper way to handle pets, and today we get to play with the ferrets, who's probably one of the most fun and mischievous pets that we have in the store here. We're talking with Victoria, who has also been with Pets West well over 3 years now, and I think probably ferrets are Victoria's favorite pet to play with in the store. So Victoria, can you tell us the best way to handle these? Well, I say that they're mischievous.
I was just going to say he's not very active at the moment, but yes. Ferrets are a little bit more tricky than hamsters or guinea pigs that we have just seen. They tend to be a little bit more rambunctious and outgoing. So the best thing I find is to support the front and back if you do want to hold them. Also, you'll find that they do like to move around a lot, so just make sure you're kind of following them with your hands. Make sure you have a light hold on them, you don't squeeze or anything. And then just let them kind of do what they want to do, and then just make sure you have a nice grip so they don't fall.
So we would handle them like a very playful kitten.
Exactly, yeah.
The ferrets are more of a predator, so
they are.
I find that they like to nip.
They do like to nip, absolutely.
So what do we do with ferrets when they nip?
That's a little bit more tricky. You definitely want to make sure you don't discipline them in the wrong way. If they do nip quite hard, you want to either yelp out, kind of like what a ferret would do if it was being hunted by another ferret, sort of thing.
Like a puppy.
Exactly like a puppy. And then the other thing is, if that doesn't help, you want to give them a light scruff, and sometimes people will do a nice firm no. You don't want it to sound angry, but just a nice firm no with a little bit of a scruff like this.
Okay, and they have a lot of scruffs. So
they do, yeah, and it doesn't hurt them.
Squeal.
It's kind of what their mother does naturally to them when they're just babies, so it's definitely something that comes natural to them.
And being that they're very much like a puppy or kitten, but they do have to be kept in a cage when we're not at home just to keep them safe, since they are more mischievous.
Yes.
How much should we be trying to get them out of their cage?
Well, ferrets sleep about 16 hours a day, so it is definitely very important that they spend a lot of time outside of the cage too. Much like kittens and dogs, they need to be stimulated. So we usually say the best thing to do is keep them in a cage when nobody's home, but when the family's home, let them out for a few hours. Make sure your house, like you said, is ferret-proof. They do like to get into things like wires, but yeah, they definitely need time to kind of just let themselves loose and run around and play.
And I guess for play, 2 is better than 1, since they can be rough with each other.
Yes, exactly.
Well, that's fantastic. That's very helpful. Thank you, Victoria. If you would like more information, we can be easily reached at www.petswest.ca or 250-744-1779. And up next, we're going to be talking all about rats.